Numbers are quietly shaping your existence. From the date you were born, to the letters that spell your name, to the numbers that repeat in your daily life, none of it is random. These patterns are not coincidences, but vibrations. They are the universe's way of speaking in a language older than words. Think about it. What if the name you carry, the birthday you celebrate, even the numbers you keep seeing again and again were not accidents, but codes? What if reality itself is woven out of numerical threads, a silent mathematics of destiny? Here lies the paradox. Numbers appear simple: 1, 2, 3. They are cold, exact, and rational. But beneath that simplicity hides something mystical. Numbers do not just measure life. They mirror it. They whisper about who you are, why you are here, and what you are becoming. And yet, most people spend their entire lives ignoring this hidden language. They see numbers only as tools for counting money, measuring distance, or marking time. They never realize that every number carries a vibration, a frequency that resonates within the soul. Numerology is not about predicting a fixed fate. It is about decoding the vibrations that run through you, and learning how to align with them. When you understand the numbers behind your name, your birth date, your repeating patterns, you begin to glimpse the architecture of your own existence. You begin to see that your struggles, your strengths, your desires, and even your obstacles are not random at all. They are part of a design, one that can be read like a map. So ask yourself, why do so many manifestation techniques fail? Why can you visualize, affirm, meditate, and still feel stuck? Perhaps because the universe does not respond to effort, it responds to frequency, and numbers are the keys to that frequency. This is not a superstition. It is a recognition that life itself is coded. Just as a song is carried by vibration, your soul is carried by the numerical harmonics embedded in your name and birth. To ignore them is to live deaf to your own music. To study them is to finally tune into the rhythm that has been guiding you all along. Today, we step into that hidden rhythm, into the secret language of numbers. And if you listen carefully, you may discover that every digit around you has been speaking, and it has always been speaking about you. To understand how numbers carry hidden meaning, we need to return to their origins, to a time when language, mathematics, and spirituality were not separate disciplines, but one and the same. The practice known as gematria is one of the earliest bridges between numbers and meaning. At its core, gematria assigns numerical values to letters, words, and names. A word is not just a sound, it is also a number, and when two words share the same numerical value, they are believed to be linked by an invisible thread, carrying a resonance deeper than coincidence. The term gematria itself comes from the Greek word geometria, geometry, which reminds us that numbers were never seen as abstract. They were understood as shapes, patterns, structures of reality itself. Some scholars even trace the root to the Greek grammati, meaning knowledge of writing, suggesting that every act of communication contains a hidden numerical frequency. From Greece, the practice flowed into Hebrew mysticism, where letters were considered more than marks on parchment. Each letter was a vessel of divine energy, a fragment of creation itself. By calculating the value of a word, the ancient mystics believed they could peer behind the veil of language and glimpse the architecture of the cosmos. The Torah, for example, was not only scripture, but also a living code, its words and numbers forming keys to the mysteries of God. But gematria is not confined to one tradition. Versions of it appear across the world. In Kabbalah, it became a mystical science, guiding seekers towards spiritual insight. In early Christianity, numbers like 3, 7, and 12 took on symbolic weight, representing divine completeness and cosmic order. In Pythagorean philosophy, numbers were seen as the very essence of harmony, the ratios that tuned both music